Hey everybody, Glenn here. I'm at the gym getting ready to do a workout. And as you know, if you've been tracking with me, one of my goals, hopes, and prayers is to see you and get you to a place where you are working without having to work. There's a concept that we'll talk about a little more in the future, working without having to work. But then the other concept oftentimes that frightens people is that you should always be working. And so I thought a great illustration as I'm preparing to work out here, there's so many different applications at the gym. You either are lifting, and so I'm getting ready to lift some weights, and so you're either going to lift, or if you're not lifting, you should be here working out, and you can be a spotter, and that's helping other people lift. And if you're not doing that, if you're not lifting, if you're not being a spotter, then you can certainly be here as a supporter. And sometimes you can just be around helping other people who are working out, because the day that you stop working, it will be basically the day, or should be, or would be the day that you die. So you should always be working out, working, doing something productive. And you certainly don't want to be like this here. You don't want to be like these dead weights. So you don't want to be a dead weight. I was going to say dumbbell, but I think dead weight is a better term. But you should always be working out. And what are some of the great benefits of working out? Well, you can always, you work that muscle, you work the muscle, there's resistance, it strengthens the muscles, it gets the heart rate up. Working does great things. And of course, you got one of the greatest places that you can work out, even if you can't do physically, and that's right between the ears. I'm reminded of my mother, who passed away at the wonderful age of 91, have lived 91 years. But I always, whenever I visited her, if she wasn't moving physically, she was keeping her mind at work. There's muscle tissue running through the mind. So I encourage you, you should always work. The day that you stop working, as with my mom, was the day that she died. And she was always working out, either helping, supporting, lifting, spotting, but she was always busy, and she wasn't a dead weight. So this is Glenn. I'll see you next time. Remember, keep it working, keep moving, keep working.